Well, hey everyone, it is John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur with Garden State Key Socials. This is our first try broadcast. We're broadcasting tonight on YouTube, our Facebook page, and our Instagram page. We're working on the TikTok, but TikTok has some rules, as you guys know. So we're going to try to do more of this, so this way we can, get the community going. You guys see what's going on. So right now, according to TikTok, I think I'm at still look good. I have 605 followers. No, about right now, almost like 400, close to 400. You know, 600 followers before we can go live on TikTok, all like at one time. All right, so yeah, it's great to be with everybody here. Getting excited for our event coming up, and so the thing I want to tell you guys, which is really important, is we're all about building community, one event at a time. Friendship first, integrity always. That is our motto. And yeah, so there's lots going on here. So this Thursday, which is actually, well, it's July 23rd for those of you that want to know. And we're holding our first Gay Guys bowling night at Bowlero in Fairlawn, New Jersey. So welcome everyone. And again, I'm John C. Morley. I'm the president of Garden State Key Socials. We started this May 27th, actually 2020, it was 2 years ago, so 2024, so 24, yes, 24 is when we started. May May 20, we had our event 20, we had our thing on the 23rd, so it's the 27th is actually, yeah, that's what, just had to think about that for a second. So what do we try to do? We try to put events together. So we have a pretty big hub, as you guys know. We have GardenStateGaySocials.com, which is a site that we built. We keep adding new functionality and things like that to it. So there's lots of great stuff. In fact, I can probably share the page out here so you guys can see it here. Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, I can probably do that. Let me see if I can share my screen out and show you which one I'm doing here. So I'm going to share out the site so you guys can see the site. So here's the site, pretty easy to get to. It's mobile friendly. You have the About Us section here, tells you about us, weekly hikes, quarterly signature events, day trips. We've recently added curate events. That's new. I'll go through that in a minute. We have our privacy policy. We're really concerned about people's security and privacy. So if you guys don't want a photo, no big deal. Refund policy, that's all here as well. Our code of conduct, respectful engagement, safety and privacy, communication guidelines, confidentiality, responsible behavior, no violence, general policies, feedback and improvement, emergency procedures and acknowledgement. And so you're probably saying, gee, John, why do we do all this? Well, we want to have a fun and safe community. So this is our community hub. You can get to some things as a free member, as a non-logged member. Everything is free right now for our members. We'll be introducing a paid membership, but we'll always have the free, always get free. But there'll be some things you can't get if you're not logged in, and the paid will do some other stuff too. So here's our events. So we have activities, we have breakfasts, lunches, and dinners. We have our gay day trips. We have hikes. We have curated experiences, which are pretty cool. Those are more the higher end things like culinary experiences, cruises, and much, much more. We have our day trips. We actually took our first day trip to Scranton. Actually, we did out of state, but we actually did something before that. We actually did something. We went to, where was it? We went to Northland Z. Yeah. So here's we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 levels of sponsorship for our sponsors. Member, you just click on free member, you click on all the information, and you do have to basically choose the little option so we make sure you're a real person, confirm your email, and then usually very shortly we'll activate that for you. Dynamic pages is something brand new we have. So where we have events, they go there. But if you go to our site, very easy, you can just scroll down. So twice a week, which is on Monday and Thursday, basically we release blogs that I've written at the end of the last week, usually Thursday or Friday. The latest one that just published on Thursday is the science behind why shared experiences build stronger friendships. So down here, if we scroll down a little further, you're going to see two events. You're going to see the Gay Men's Bowling Night. You can click right here. You can get more details. And then, so this is all on GardenStateGaySocials.com. You don't have to log in to do this, but there are more benefits once you become a free member. Website link, if you click on that, you get right over to our Eventbrite page. and you click on get tickets, and there it is. Now, one thing I want to tell you with our events is that if you buy tickets early, you save money. So, for example, if I go over here to this page and I go to Gay Men's Paint Night, which is going to be really cool. It's going to be pizza. We have a special dessert. There'll be soda. It's going to be really cool. So early bird tickets start at this price, okay? But it's through this date, and then basically the prices go up as we go. So you can get to it from here, or you can just go to gardenstategaysocials.com. So we're building a whole community hub, basically one event at a time. We have testimonials already from people here. Gee, joining Garden State Gay Socials was one of the best decisions I've made. I've met amazing friends, discovered new places in New Jersey, and always feel welcome no matter what event I attend. It's more than just social outings. It's a real community where gay men connect, laugh, and build lasting friendships. Yet we don't preach to say that we have hundreds and hundreds of people here. We don't. We have the right people here. We actually have Guys Gay Spectrum that comes out basically twice a month. It comes on the second Tuesday and the fourth Tuesday. So you can sign up for that free right here. But then also don't forget to sign up for the event, the site, so you can get access to other things that we don't share with everybody. So that's pretty cool. And if you just go over here to the page and you just go to /events, it'll show you easily all the events here. But our curated pages are really cool. You just go to a curated pages. Like if you go to hikes, it'll show you our hikes right here, and it'll show you exactly what's going on. So that's a really, really cool thing. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now. I wanted to share that with you. So we're going to be going bowling. Really excited about that. And it's coming up this Thursday, July 23rd. This is the first time I've done a live. I think, first time I've done a live with all three platforms together. So we're really excited about that. So again, welcome everyone. It's great to have you here. We're all about friendship first, integrity always. That's what we're about. We're not for everybody. We know that. But the thing is, it's about being with people where kind of like Cheers, right? And I'm not saying bars. I'm just saying, that they got your back. You're going to have fun. There's trust. There's integrity. There's no awkwardness. We make everybody feel welcome. So the friendship integrity model is something we just started building actually earlier this year. We felt it was necessary because when we launched last year, we didn't have that in our brand, and we changed it. So Thursday's bowling night is going to be really awesome, in case you didn't know. Basically, with your ticket, it's not tickets at the door, just so you know. You have to buy a ticket. Basically, have to buy a ticket beforehand. And tickets, I think, stop selling at if I remember correctly, I think they stopped selling around 5:30 or something like that. So definitely, I would say it's important that you get yourself a ticket early. So what do you get with your ticket? Let's talk about that. So first thing you're going to get is you're actually going to get your rental shoes. So if you need rental shoes, you get that. That's all basically included. So that's really cool. You are getting the choice of picking whatever ball you want, or a couple balls. There's plenty of those. Some of those people that bowl like myself will bring our own shoes, but if you don't, and here's the thing, you can come alone or you can come with somebody. I mean, a lot of people come alone, and I think that's great that people can come alone and, they feel welcome. We make everybody feel welcome. We were doing a hike today, and I don't like to mention people's names because that's not right for privacy and security, but we were doing a hike today, and the person came. He actually drove over an hour away. We didn't have a lot of people today, but he drove an hour away, and he just needed to talk. And sometimes that's what the group's good for. So we have those things. So we're building real community. I think that's the big thing about us, is that we're building community, and we're doing it intentionally. So what else do you get? So you get an hour and a half of bowling, okay? And during that time of bowling, we have access to unlimited pizza, unlimited soda or water, unlimited French fries, and yes, at the end, we have a special treat. Now, sometimes we bring a cake or another dessert, or sometimes it's homemade, but we always have some type of dessert that's there. So I think that's an important thing for a lot of people to understand, what we're about. But we are, ladies and gentlemen, we are about friendship first, integrity always. And I think that's very important. Friendship first, integrity always. So it's our Gay Men's Bowling Night. It's coming up this Thursday, July 23rd. It's right here in Bowlero. So There are no tickets at the door. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And then we're doing some more great stuff. So again, what are you getting there? So you're basically getting, as I said, the pizza, the fries, unlimited, and unlimited soft drink, and you get one dessert, bowling, pizza, fries. I mean, that's a pretty good deal if you ask me. And so what else are we doing? Okay, so why do you want to do this? Why do you want to come to us? I was talking to somebody just the other day, and he said to me, John, I went to one of these groups, and we never talk dirty about any other groups. We want to be respectful. And we're all about the integrity first, friendship always, meeting new friends, making new friends, but feeling comfortable, not feeling awkward. I was talking to somebody like, hey, I went to this event, and I said, how'd you like it? It was awkward. I said, oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry. And, you know, most people rate social groups like this by the number of people. That's how we work. We rate by the quality of people that we have at the event, people that show up, people that you can make friendships with. This is not a hookup group. I'm not saying people can't date and things like that, but it's to get to know people. It's not let's collect the phone number and let's just, that's not how this works. Other groups are like that. I'm not saying which ones, but we're not like that. We're also going to have our Gay Guys Fall Fest, but I was very excited about this next event, which I'll talk to you in a minute. All of our tickets can be easily purchased online by visiting GardenStateGaySocials.com, which actually links you to our Eventbrite page, and you can follow that. But all our tickets are there. We make it easy. And but when you buy the ticket in the early bird time, it works really good because you save money. And I think that's important for a lot of people, to buy the tickets early. I think that's important. And, we really try to listen to our members, what they want. And, the trip that we did, Northland Z, I'm a big train buff guy. I love trains, being an engineer, not a train engineer, but just a regular electrical and data engineer. And I could tell you that I've always loved trains since I was a kid. And so when I had the chance, I said, we're going to do Northland Z. That was on our list to do. I said, we're going to do that. And we did it. And it was really, really cool, guys. I mean, it was amazing. It was about, I'm going to say, we got there. Well, they opened at 10. We got there a little before 10. We had rented a party room, so we brought everything upstairs early. So I had a cake for our second birthday. Other food came later. And so the guy showed up, and there was a scavenger hunt, right? And the scavenger hunt was pretty cool because I was like, oh, I don't want to just like, yeah, let's do it. And we helped each other. I said, maybe we'll win something. He said, yeah, you're going to win something. I said, well, this is really cool. We're going to win something. So we helped each other. It's like, what's the third letter in Mrs. Plum's summer house or whatever it was. And we're all helping each other, right? We were really gung-ho with this. So if you got an 80 or higher, which we did, everybody who turns in their scavenger hunt quizzes, guess what they get? They get a mug. So we got to pick out like a $10, $12 mug, which I thought was really, really cool. How we got to do that. So I started this because, ladies and gentlemen, there's a void out there. If you didn't know, there is a void out there. And friendship is not easy to find. I talk to a lot of gay gentlemen, and they tell me, hey, John, making friends here is not easy. When you think you got a friend, you don't have a friend. And things happen, and then things they get awkward. So our group encourages friendship. It is about friendship first, integrity always, no ghosting. If you're going to ghost, you're not going to make it in our club. We're adding a travel club on next year. Some of the other trips we're working on, we're going to be going to Mars, Wrigley before they close up. I think next year we're going to be taking a tour of their factory. So we try to do a lot of intentional things. I think that's something that I pride ourselves on. And so this is the very, very first, guys. This is the very, very first, I'm going to call it a live stream, basically, we're doing. And so this is being broadcasted. Like I said, you can get this on YouTube. You can get this on Instagram. You can get this on our Facebook page. And I'm hoping soon we'll be streaming to TikTok, like all at one time. Tomorrow I'll probably stream this to TikTok. They just have some weird rules. We're not allowed to connect our API into it because we don't have over 1,000 followers. That's just kind of their rule. So tickets are always available at gardenstategaysocials.com. You can look at this, look at what you want to look at, and then it will redirect you to Eventbrite. So really great. We're getting indexed pretty well, so I'm very grateful to Google about that. And before I wrap up here tonight, I really enjoy this. I'm not sure how often I'm going to do this, but I'm really hoping that people take the advantage to come out to this event. I know a lot of people are on the fence. They don't know what they want to do, and I get that, right? So we provide a platform and events where gay men can feel welcome. I think that's probably the most important thing that I can tell you. We provide it where they feel welcome. And when I say where they feel welcome, that's what it's about, guys. It's about that welcomeness. It's not about some nonsense, okay? It's truly about, friendship. It's about integrity. So what happened, which is really cool, when I was at this event, one of our members who actually came to our Guys Always Make Friends with Chocolate in Red Bank event, about a year or so ago. Then he actually moved to another state. He moved to Pennsylvania. And he was coming to this event on Memorial Day. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you more about the event. So the event took about a mile walk, a little more than that. So we got the mug. After the mug, we came upstairs. The wings came. We had like 12 different sauces. We had pizza, and then we had a delicious pie, vanilla and chocolate that said "Happy Birthday, Garden State Gay Socials." Friendship first, integrity always. And then after that, we finished up, cleaned up, and then we went on a train ride outside. There were over 100 trains at Northland City. And so that was pretty amazing. So after that, when the day ended, I was talking to one of our members. He's like, John, Big Boy's coming. Big Boy 4014 is coming. Big train is coming to Pennsylvania, and it's coming. They're doing something special for the 250th anniversary. I said, oh, wow. So you guys should put an event on when Big Boy comes here, which is going to be on, I think he told me it was going to be June 15th. So I looked into it. I said, let me see what we can do. After that, within less than 24 hours, had researched all the details, and we put tickets on there for Big Boy, and then we went to lunch. So we had a nice small group that went there, got there early in the morning. There were 50,000 people there. So these are kinds of things we do. When we do an event, we did some American Dream Mall. We bought out Blacklight Mini Golf just for us. When we went for dinner, we bought out half of Mr. Beast just for us. And so what I put on are curated experiences. I've had people out there saying, hey, I don't really eat much, so I'll just come and talk to everybody, and then, I'll just pay my own way. I said, this isn't like a fast food restaurant. We're putting on high quality curated experiences for gay men. And I get that's not for everybody, but I know a lot of people out there want stuff like this. We're planning a trip to Alaska right now. I'm not sure the exact date on that. We're going to be going to Hershey, Pennsylvania. That's coming up. So we're starting to leave the state. So we're doing these different day trips, gay day trips. People have asked if we're going to do a murder mystery dinner. We're working on that. So we have a spot on our site where people can submit ideas. And so it's really, really cool. And I'm just really grateful for where we've come and how officially it's going to be. So our website officially got off the ground. I'm going to say it was like probably September this year. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Our website's not been fully up 10 months. Google started indexing us. I'm going to say they started indexing us probably just around Thanksgiving. And we put 2 solid, about 3,000 word blogs that I write every week. They're written on like Thursday or Friday. One's published on Monday at 8 a.m. The other one's published on Thursday, like clockwork. And you can get that right on our website. It's all free. And then twice a month, we publish Guys Gay Spectrum. And that's really cool. So one thing I want to share with you guys before I do a sign off tonight, I would encourage you to definitely join our site. You can definitely join the private Garden State Gay Socials site as well on Facebook. And so, yeah, lots of stuff happening. So there's a new paint night coming out for gay men. It's actually being taught by an LGBTQ lady artist. She's going to be there. It's going to be on Friday, November 20th in Oakland, New Jersey at U Paint. And again, if you get your tickets now, By the date I was saying, you get to avoid the, the higher fees. Because see, when you buy early, guys, it makes my life easier. So I like to make your life easier. I like to have you guys save money, when that happens. So I think that's important. So I'm just going to share this out again. So here is the Gay Men's Paint Night at U Paint Studio in Oakland, New Jersey. Basically, it's guided painting instruction from a talented local LGBTQ artist. All painting supplies included: 2 slices of plain pizza, 1 soda or 1 bottled water, a special homemade dessert or dessert we get, a relaxed friendship focused social experience. Um, we're not calling it sip and paint. If people want to bring alcohol, they can, but that's not what this is about. But if people want to do that, that's fine. They want to drink responsibly. But I would encourage people just to come, and just have the soda. Early bird pricing, as you can see, is under $60. But early bird ends August 31st. The next jump happens, basically, that's September 1st. And the whole month of September, price doesn't drop again until not drop, go up again until October 1st. And then the last hike happens on November 19th, the day before the event. And we sell tickets just about an hour or two before the event. All of our events, you do have to get tickets at. So I also want to share with you guys, because our Gay Men's Bowling Night is coming up. I've also talked to some people who said, "Hey, John, this is great, but I had a bad experience." And I said, "For us," he said, "Oh, I don't know." And then somebody said, "Well, I went to your organization," and I said, "Well, wait a minute." So, not to say anything bad about anybody else, but there's another organization that has half of our name. So we have Garden State. There's another part that has just the ending in it, and I was told by a few people they weren't happy. So again, not to air any bad law, I just said they said they felt awkward. So again, I like to know how to make people feel welcome. I love to do that. Bowling shoes included, pizza and fries, soft drink included, and a homemade dessert. Friendship first, integrity always. This is not just something we do for today. I hope you guys will come. I know it'll be a small group, but our groups are always intentional, guys, that want to get to know people, that want to, get to know you. They want to learn. They want to share their common interests. You share your common interests. Again, it's friendship first, integrity always. It's going to be a fun and relaxed way to meet other gay men in New Jersey. There are other bowling leagues and other events, but for some reason, they don't have that relaxed vibe. And so when you're attending your first event with us or reconnecting with familiar faces, Gay Men's Bowling Night offers a welcoming environment where genuine connections can develop naturally through shared experiences and great conversations. And we have a whole article on our website that's proven by science. And it actually says the science behind why shared experiences build friendships. I think that's incredible. Okay. We have a little thing cool here. It says, if someone asks you to think about the people who have had the greatest impact on your life, chances are you wouldn't begin by describing where you met them. Instead, you'd probably drift toward the experience you had. Most dates, whether it's a movie, people go to amusement parks. The reason we do that is so when you have a great experience, okay, the body remembers that and the mind. And so it also creates the dopamine to release in your brain. And it's like, I like this person. So that's kind of why that happens. So the new paint night is coming. I will be announcing our Gay Guys Fall Fest again. It'll be our 3rd time. So we're around now 2 years and a couple months. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'll probably do a live again. I might even bring people on the live too in the future. We'll see. It's not a formal podcast. I think we're not at that point. But I think just doing some lives here and there, and now that they're on YouTube, we don't really need to do a podcast, but it's close to it. It's just we're not categorizing all the ones. So this is just the one about the bowling night and has just the date. I'll probably try to do another one a day or two. Tomorrow I'll be on TikTok. If you don't know where to find us, you can just go to gardenstatesocials.com. Let me just show you this real quick. If you scroll to the very bottom of our page, let me just share this out one more time for you guys. I'll go right here, share the screen. And if you scroll to the very bottom of the screen, you're going to see we have the Facebook, we have the X or Twitter, we have the LinkedIn group. We have over 120 members on LinkedIn right now in the executive group. Our Instagram, over here, we have our YouTube, and then we have our TikTok. But yeah, just to show you right now, I think I'll just double check. I'm pretty sure it was like, I think it was over 120, but I just want to give you the accurate count. Of course, the count could go up. And we're working with other places to try to, find things that people are going to enjoy. So I'm just going on LinkedIn right now, real quick, and I'm looking at the at our group, which is called Garden Stakey Socials on there. We have 122 followers right now. And those are people from around the world. So that's pretty cool. And I'm very grateful for all that. I'm grateful for all of you guys that are checking us out. I look forward to the privilege of hopefully meeting and getting to know you and having you build some great friendships in our group and ones that are going to last a lifetime. I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur and the proud president of Garden State Gay Socials. And we put on high quality events for gay men all around New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and beyond. So I invite you to check us out. And hopefully I'll see you real soon. All right. Be well, everyone. And remember, the apps might have been popular a while ago, but you don't build a connection with an app. You just build a one-night stand. Have a great night, everyone, or a great day whenever you're listening. And I'll see you on another GSGS live real soon. Take care, everyone. Be well.